I just saw Academics' recent post about who this nigga in trouble by Roc Nation. Oh, Bobby. Yeah, so apparently Bobby Shmurda, while he was locked up, got a visit from Roc Nation, like, yo, we could get you out your contract, blase, blah, blase, blah. And he ran with it. So then, Epic, once he got out, they left the nigga for dead. Like, alright, you knew you was under contract, but you still wanted to fuck with them. Fuck with them. Then Roc Nation decided, oh, we can't do nothing with you since they don't want to drop your album, and left him for dead, right? So he was independent this whole time. Now he can't sell tickets. I'm starting to think that Roc Nation was created for that specific reason, especially for the YNs. Mainly Chief Keef. But it probably was out before that, right? So, you sign a contract with a label. They give you an advance or whatever. But then they do something and you want to get out of it or whatever. So apparently, Chief Keef, they didn't like something or they did something and they took the BM, so he stopped recording for Empire. And so they cut him off. Little did they know, he was getting his bread regardless. He was getting it off of fucking with the white boys in California doing concerts. So here's this, I don't even know what you call it. It ain't a label. There's only 3 artists really signed to it. Rihanna, Kanye was, and I don't know who else, and Jay-Z. But he's making money off the tours, off his physical money off the concerts, but he's not dropping the album. I don't know if the labels talked with this nigga, but I know he's a whore for corporate America. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like he's intentionally breaching niggas' contracts, signing artists knowing that they signed to labels already. Because the labels figure, damn, we not getting no money off these young niggas. They keep the source from Sosa. So now, instead of just making an album, they gonna go around the United States doing shows, and that's how they gonna eat. And they can't get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a part of their contract. And this is where the Roc Nation contract comes in. I peeped this shit years ago. Once I seen he said they signed in the Locks, then they signed Jim Jones. I'm like, he was just running around signing mad people. But when I did more research, it's not that he signed them to Roc Nation. It's just that they became a management for them. Meaning, we gonna manage all your tours because we got Live Nation. So this is how we gonna give it up for you. I guess that was the leverage that they used to reel in the artists, right? You know what I'm saying? We got Live Nation. We could get you on the Super Bowl halftime show. We could get you here, get you there. You know what I'm saying? Live Nation runs all the concerts. So they signed on the dotted line. So now, it don't matter what they do. Whether they make the album, they gotta pay, or they go on tour in the Chitlin circuit, or they around doing shows here and there. He trying to get a cut out that. That's why he started swooping in on anybody and everybody. And I know, like, if you from this shit, you know this nigga, he been cut ties with niggas since UGK, really. You know what I mean? Niggas don't really rock with that nigga like that. State Property don't rock with that nigga. Dipset don't rock with that nigga. Who really rock with that nigga Hove that was down with his team? Nobody. He ain't trying to help niggas out. He don't be shouting niggas out. He don't be showing niggas love. Nigga, whole album. Jim Jones just did a whole album. Ain't that nigga under your management? Like, like, damn, my nigga, I know I signed to you, and I know you this, but damn, my nigga, you can't just throw a little alley, but it's cool. Jim do his own thing. He don't really need the nigga. Really fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, it's just like, now you see the nigga, you see a person's true colors. Shit was all good when you approached me. You was on my shit. Now when my shit is dropped, you ain't nowhere to be found. I don't hear you. I don't see a post. Nothing, nigga. I can't get a feature. You could have threw me a feature or something, nigga. You ain't got shit to do. The fuck is you? You ain't doing shit. Ain't like you making an album or something, nigga. It's going on 8 years since Magnum Carter. 12, I don't know how fucking long. 444, whatever the fuck. Nigga, you're not coming outside like that. That's what we all saying. And I think every artist that's under the nigga could say that. Nigga, you don't be outside like that. You could have threw a nigga a feature. A nigga don't even need 16. You could have gave me half of that. You could have gave me 8. Something. A post. Something, nigga. Whatever. Something. So, now you see how the nigga move. You know how to move. I bet. Business, heard. Got it, heard. But he's on everybody. Nigga did it to Megan. She ended up going to court with the baseball nigga Carl Crawford, Jay Prince and Leo and all of them. Try to sweep her right underneath 300 feet. Who else? Tried to get Tory. He wasn't jacking it. Look what happened to Tory. Now they claiming they got Bobby. Epic said, we don't even play those games. We not even with that shit you doing. And if our artists are down with it, they could go right with you. And that's one thing about, even though he signed to Epic, Epic is ran by Sony. And if you know Sony, then you know it's mad jabs. They get to say so, but Robert Stringer run, you know what I mean? He run the music shit. He's into music, good music, real music. He's not into all of this wild shit y'all niggas is doing in hip hop. He ain't even into all of that blackballing and all that extra shit. Nah, he just want a superstar. And then once that interferes with the business of him making a superstar for Sony, you become a problem. You become a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how them niggas give it up over there on Universal. I don't know how them niggas give it up in Time Warner. But Sony, you fuck with Robert and not stay on your superstardom shit, you will get placed on the shelf. You will get clipped. The niggas from like UK or some shit. But he been around the music industry since the 80s and shit like that. So he got an ear for it, you know what I mean? But other than that, that's as far as it goes. You don't see him, you don't hear him, he ain't trying to be in the limelight. There ain't rumors about the nigga. So playing, doing all of these games that you was doing under Universal or under another distributor, that shit ain't gonna work with Sony. And then he answering to the founders. It's a whole group of Japanese niggas. He's white, they Japanese. None of this shit y'all niggas is doing, nigga. Go, bye. They, just like that, in one meeting. That's all it takes, one meeting. You know he playing too many games over there with that Roc Nation, Live Nation shit. Cool, just don't let that shit mix with our shit. That's how they give it up. I don't even think the head niggas at the group speak English. I'm dead serious, yo. They don't even come to this country. Bro, they don't even be here. The Sony Music Group. And Rob, he's barely here. He wasn't here when I was working there. And I was there for damn near 4 months. Ain't see the nigga one time. I'm just saying. These niggas don't give a fuck about all that shit you doing. And the minute it becomes a liability, the minute you fuck out of here. You ain't making no hits. You out of here. Sony ain't having that shit, man. And it's sad because he had a bag waiting for him when he came out from his own label. But once they seen that he signed that deal with Roc Nation, they clipped the nigga. That's fucked up. And then Roc Nation left him for dead. You could at least made sure my ticket sales was good. Now I'm embarrassed. Now y'all publicly embarrassing me, telling me I had to cancel my tours because I could only sell 10 ticket sales a city or some shit. If he was signed to Roc Nation is liable for that. Because that's their whole main job. That's what is it? It ain't for the album. The album was Epic's. Why did they enter the business? Why did they try to finesse? Because they wanted a couple of dollars off his show money. They want a couple of dollars off of every nigga show money. They don't want a nigga to do his show money and be independent, like Sosa. He peeped that. Like, this little boy is rich and we can't do nothing about it. Shout out to that young boy, man. He got, you could be envious all you want, but nigga ain't embarrass you, Hove, the way that nigga embarrassed that nigga. He really took that shit personal and had every right to. I'm in this. And you just snatched this up so it make it look like I ain't got no bread or nothing like that. You know what? It's cool. Keep your shit. Keep your shit. Heard. Say that. I'm gonna get it on my own. Now they like, oh, we fucked up. We fucked up. We ain't put that in the contract. I don't even think they can put it in the contract. That's the wild shit. If you got a manager, your manager ain't gonna let them do that. You understand? We signing contracts for albums. That's it. So he's like, Hov is like, I'm gonna make these niggas sign contracts for their shows. But I would have took it a step further with that nigga. Like, nigga, you doing my shows, my apparels, my commercials. You doing everything that has to do with my endorsements for the shows. You're not just getting money off my show money. You gonna promote my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that none of those artists that signed to Roc Nation as a management agreed to, like, you know what, because your name is Jay-Z, I'm going to sign to Roc Nation and allow you to take a percentage of my show money. And you don't have to do nothing else. Because your name is Jay-Z, I'm going to sign that. I'm already going through some bullshit with these niggas and my label. And then I'm going to just put you as an add-on with a little bit of money that I got to take care of my family. I've decided with my #1 draft pick selection to pick Jay-Z to take another percentage out of my cut for no fucking reason. No promotion, no marketing, no nothing. Because his name is Jay-Z. I don't need none of the artists to tell me. I know that didn't happen. I know they not that dumb. I know they not. There's no fucking way in the world I signed for that nigga to manage me and not do nothing. You right, dog. This some bullshit. I know. I started watching that shit years ago. Like, something strange about all of this Roc Nation shit. Like, something's real weird. It's not like before where he promoted the army. I got all these artists. Rockefeller is the army, Betty at the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he promoted his niggas. Like, I got a crazy team. What's up? A nigga was feeling himself. Every team he had, every team he had, every team he had, I ain't gonna say every team he had that was under Rockefeller. Because he knew he had a mean team. This Roc Nation shit, you ain't hear nothing yet. Nothing. Nothing. Since the inception. Since it was created. You heard one hot song. One hot single. And that was in the beginning. Who gonna run this town? Run this town, right? That was the only one. That was the only single for Roc Nation. Run this town. We are. Yeah, I said it. We are. That's my shit though. That shit was fire. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He had me. He had me. He had me. The commercial, the title shit, everybody being signed a title. He had me. He had me. Cause you know you looking at Hov. It's like that's Hov. That's Hov. He gonna do right. Here we go again. You know what I mean? It's fucked up what Bobby going through, B. Because he a young nigga. You know what I mean? So they probably took a lot of taking the nigga out. It was more than just sign this and that. You know, of course the nigga wouldn't have did that. It was, I know they got persuaded. I know they got bamboozled. Yeah. I know. It's fucked up too. Because he doing that to young niggas.